oh, oh man, oh man! It is a good day. It is a good day. Oh man, it's hitting me so well. I'm loving this day. It's great. It's great. Oh man. Okay. As you see from the title, as you know, Ben Thorp was arrested again. It's so funny to me because these clowns wanted me to be arrested for telling them a joke. Oh my god. Well, these clowns also wanted to bring the police onto Destiny, that streamer, because he had a tweet where he said something that he smokes weed or takes acid and fires guns. It's like, okay. But Ben Thorp wanted to be a hall monitor and call the police or try to be like, hey, the police can get involved in this, you know? How many times, Ben, have you been arrested? Knock on wood, you know how many times I've been arrested? Zero. Okay, I'm a Boy Scout. Okay. Hopefully I didn't jinx myself. Oh, man. Loving this. Ben Thorp was arrested. Why was he arrested? Let's see. He had a no contact order where he was not to have any contact whatsoever with Grace, his daughter, because he had kicked her. Now, Ben will tell you it's an alleged kick because you don't see the kick on camera. I'm going to tell you that's a lie. And we're going to watch it. Oh, man. Oh, you can't do any lying now, Ben. You're behind bars. I have so many questions. When they process Ben, when they had to strip him down, do a cavity search on him, you're gonna bend over there. Was Ben all happy and jolly about it and making a joke of it and making some gay jokes during the whole time to make the officers or the correctional officers uncomfortable? No. I bet you he was all pissy. I bet you he was so pissy the whole time. Or maybe he was pleading like, no, please. I don't know what I did wrong. Please, I didn't do anything wrong. Please. Because I've seen Ben with other videos react to authority, and it is like he's really soft. He's really soft. But oh man, all Ben had to do was not have any contact whatsoever with Grace. That's all he had to do. Okay. And then he would still be out. It'd be somewhat free because he still had a bond and all that because the court hearings and all that. But at least he could go get that free food, not the free food. You get that McDonald's. You get the food you can get out on the outside. I forgot what they called it in prison. I've never been in prison. It was a term I heard in passing once. I worked at some interesting places. Anyway, but Ben, you're back. You're back in the cage. You're back in the cage, Ben. You're behind bars, brother. So he will have no idea that this stream exists for a while. Hey Ben, if you smuggled a phone, if you had a phone wedged up your ass, if you smuggled it in, Okay, maybe you could say something like hi, because I know you will find a way to stream or still be connected somehow to YouTube, even when you're in jail. What are the odds that Ben smuggled contraband into the prison? So shoving a smartphone up his ass, having it shoved up there the whole time, ready for this moment. Be like, well, the cavity search when they process you. Well, maybe Ben found a way. I'll just say Ben found a way. I don't know how, but he did. No. Oh, Ben. You have no idea that this exists. You also can't have sex with your daughter anymore. Oh my God, this is a good thing for her. Oh man, now Ben Thorp is gonna go through a dry spell. Oh, that's gross. That's real gross. That was real gross and uncalled for. I was gonna somehow make that lean into like a Gothic King Cobra joke, but I don't want to roll him into all this. Where did you see this dead man? I heard about it. I had connections. Maybe the cop called me. Was like, hey there, brother. I told you when the officer called my family looking for me. He had also screened this channel. Everything. It was like, I get it, man. You're a content creator. I like some of your stuff. It's kind of funny. Oh, you know what he said about your channel, Ben? He said it sucked. He said, hey, you know, your channel's kind of funny, kind of goofy. All right, I'm a goofball. Okay, I'll take that. But Ben, it was like, really, the real crime is that Ben Thorp is allowed to be on YouTube. That's the real crime. Don't believe me? Sue him. Let's go to court and talk about it. You can't even do that, brother. You are so messed up. Happy day. W. Piz said, I was wondering what happened to Thorps lately. Well, they've been on the down low while still like streaming at times. It's weird. Like they stream because they really need every little donation they can get. Okay. Hey, it's pretty bad. Okay. That still managed that while their life was going down the drain, just crumbling. Which, Ben, we gotta talk about that. I want to talk about. There's two main things I want to get into here. I have a question about a hypothetical. We could explore how Ben Thorp even managed to talk his family into this. I mean, the whole thing, the whole YouTube thing. That's a deep talk. That we'll have to explore some things on that. Yeah, I mean, what family in their right mind goes, okay, we'll treat YouTube as our marriage therapist, marriage counselor. We'll treat chat like it's our therapist there. Okay, we'll just tell the chat our problems and they will help us and figure it out. Who does that? Especially the baggage, the drama, the deep secrets that family has. Ooh, I don't think that was by choice. Ben definitely coerced everyone into this. Oh, man. That's crazy. So we can get into that. Or we could get into Grace. What are you going to do now that your dad is not around? Are you going to take care of things? Hey, now that he's not around anymore, you're going to have to find someone else. Let's do that real fast. Let's talk about this because this is a fun one. This is a good one. Grace is going to have a total meltdown. She's not gonna know what to do. She's not gonna know what to do with herself or what to even think. Without her dad around, constantly in her head, constantly in her ear. Oh man, I wonder what's gonna happen. I wonder if she's gonna have this like sort of psychotic episode where she's like pulling her hair, freaking out, throwing things, and then like her mind is breaking, and it's like, okay, you could either double down and have like the voice of your father in your head forever, and you just live by it, by what everything he's ever told you, okay, will be the fact. Like, like it'll be like a voice in the head, like to a like the movie Psycho level, where she's even acting out like she's been, you know what I'm saying, like haunted by his voice, by his presence. Okay, it could go down that route, so double down to protect herself, right? Or it could go down a completely different route, where she breaks down and realizes that she made some mistakes. Well, no, we're getting too far. She's gonna break down and then hear a voice that's unfamiliar, and it's her own thoughts. Because, man, I'll tell you, if you ever seen them interact together, it's kind of like, it is definitely like Ben Thorp controls Grace 100%. Okay, like she doesn't even think for herself. Every time you hear Grace debate anybody, it is everything Ben would say. It's everything Ben would say. By the way, hey, if you're watching right now, press that like button, share, and subscribe, man. Let's go ahead and get into this. Oh, I'm gonna put some stuff on the screen here. Oh man. All right, that's where's the thing at? Here we go. Well, that's not what we're looking for, but that's not bad. I don't have a problem with that. All right. So let's pull up here. Yeah, as you see, here is the details of the arrest. And you could see he is held without bail. He's gonna be in there. He is detained. Now, the question's gonna be like, if he's gonna be in there for 30 days for violating a no contact order violation in Rhode Island. What is it? Oh, we have this information here. It's not 30 days. It's more than that. It's a year, up to a year in prison. Okay, and $1,000 fine. Now, I don't think the judge would give him a full year. It probably would just be a slap on the wrist, maybe like 30 days. So because honestly, you gotta think the Thorps have some luck. They have a whole bunch of bad luck, but every now and then they catch a W in their sea of L's. The rain of L's, they catch that one drop of a W, one droplet. Wow, that metaphor went everywhere. That was garbage. What did Ben do this time? Oh no, it's a follow up to what he's been doing, what he had been doing. Now look at this. I like it here. It says, so up to a year in prison and $1,000, or up to $1,000, or and $1,000 fine. Let's see. It says while some will do their very best to avoid violating a no contact order, it still happens, sometimes even accidentally. For instance, you may reach out to your former spouse to ask about your child's health and academics. While it seems minor and non-violent, this type of contact can result in a violation of a no contact order and lead to criminal offense. So even, they're like, be careful. Even if you accidentally talk to them, you're going to be a violation. It spells it out right there. But Ben and Grace, what were they doing? Oh, they were still living together. They're still living together, still in the same car, still in the same room, still sleeping in the same bed. Oh man. Oh man, this family's dark. For all you guys who wanted a Jerry Springer family, I mean this is it. This is really it. This is white trash. Like it is pretty bad. It is really bad. It might be more white trash than Vickers than that family. It might be. You know what? I would say it is. That's the poll right there. Who's more white trash? Vickers clan? Vickers clan or the Thorps? I mean, Vickers clan is pretty trashy. But Thorps has daughter loving. And that thing, that element, I think just trumps everything. Rode your dad island. That's funny. I like that. I'm just laughing at the chat. That's pretty funny. Bees Vin Deer. Okay, man. Hey, how's it going? So yeah, this is great news. I'm loving this. So let's we could talk a little bit more about what Grace is gonna do after this. I'm telling you, we know for a fact she's not done streaming. Okay, we can all agree with that. She's gonna stream again. She's gonna try to look tough and milk this as victim status for desperate dollars. She's gonna need the cash. I don't know when this is gonna happen. It might take some time for her to get in that mindset, and then she will just do it. Okay. The voice of her dad is still in her head. All right, that voice is definitely gonna tell her, "You need to talk about it. This is good content. This is good content." Oh man, so that's definitely gonna happen. We're gonna get that. All right. Let's do a highlight here. Ben Thorp. No, not that one. Where is it? Oh, this one. Let's play with the kick. The kick here. Okay. Shout out to Naptown. Okay. For this archive here. All right, let's go play this.
I felt like it was crazy. Like she was crazy, and every day I was like, maybe I can't.
No. How did you feel about it? I felt like she was crazy? No. How did that make you feel to have someone do that?
I was really angry at her.
Right, because you think it is what type of behavior?
I'll turn up the volume.
Good, medium, or horrendous?
Horrendous.
Okay, and yet you're doing.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you have a problem.
Listen to how he just
so
nags
far,
her.
For the better part of a decade, what have you done as an alternative? What has your response been to her doing that towards me?
It's.
The kick
I mean,
happens pretty
it's
soon.
like a combination
super
of
quick about it,
lashing out at her and also like.
You saw her doing that.
Let's skip ahead a bit. We'll get it right to the kick because
what have you done?
It's kind of painful to listen to.
I lashed out at you because I was so angry at her. Yes. I'm just like I'm just.
I talking is
all right.
We're doing.
Where is it? Oh, maybe Ben's right.
Go.
Maybe the kick is a catcher. No, I know it's catcher. I've seen this. Come on. Whoa, we went too far.
You're gonna cry and then you hold back because you're so better performing. That's even better.
It's garbage, though.
No, that's even better performance. You look like you're gonna cry and then you hold back because you're so afraid of daddy doing something.
I saw a kick there. Want to analyze this? Let's analyze this. Let's do it. Let's go back of the frame. Press the play button.
Oh, here come the tears.
Here come the tears.
Here come the tears from baby.
I stopped myself from crying. I stopped.
Oh, but that's perfect, isn't it? That's even better.
It's garbage, though.
No, that's even better performance. You look like you're gonna cry, and then you hold back because you're so afraid of.
Oh, there we go.
You look like you're gonna cry, and then you hold back because you're so afraid of.
Oh, you could see the top of his foot. You could see the top of his foot, his toes hit her, and she pushed off. She's pushed off the bed. Well, whoa.
You look like you're gonna
Nudge.
cry, and then you hold back because you're so afraid
With a violent
of.
force. Oh, look at that.
You look like you're gonna cry, and then you hold back because you're so afraid of.
Even
Daddy
Drop-
doing something
like
to you,
moves the phone,
right?
No!
And she looks startled.
Her performance. You look like you're gonna cry, and then you hold back because you're so afraid of.
Oh, I had the perfect frame.
You look like you're gonna cry, and then you hold back because you're so afraid of.
Ah, missed that one. It's there. It's there, Ben. It's irrefutable. Everyone knows, though. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. But he'll try to lie. He'll be like, "No, I didn't kick her. You don't even see a kick on the camera." It's like, dude, it was right there on the live stream. Like, we saw it. We saw what happened. But Ben is a narcissist. Not to take that term from that stupid dyke. What's her name? Caitlin Voorhees. Boredom. Bored body. It would be a boring body. Oh my god. No. Don't even think of that. Borenkinski? What's her name? Caitlin? I don't know. She's just this big fat woman who's just blah, 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 you know? It's gross. It's gross and disgusting. It's so gross I lost track of what I was talking about. Oh, that's right. You have to take the term narcissist from her. Narcissist. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we all know he's a narcissist. We see it. It's crazy. You don't need a PhD for whatever bullcrap you're in that you have to know that. It's like, yeah, clearly. I like that. That chick, she picks like the most like easy targets. Pretty much everyone on YouTube and be like, "Ow, he's a narcissist." Okay, if you're, I gotta tell you something. If you're doing YouTube and like constantly YouTube and trying to make a thing of it, you are a little narcissist for sure. Like that's in there because you have to love yourself enough to be brave enough to put your hideous face out there and horrible voice. No, okay. Anyway, let's play the rest of it. I got on a tangent about that lady. I don't like that lady. I don't like her. It looks like she stinks. Even after she showers. All right, let's go play this.
Daddy doing something to you,
Oh, kick
right?
off.
No, that's literally not why.
All bullshit, all the time.
Look, she's broken down. She's trying to figure out what to do. She's going to have a lot of that. She's going to have whole days of this moment here. Like, you understand, you could see it when someone's having a psychological meltdown. It is like to see it in real life. Like, movies exaggerate it like crazy, okay? But it does look odd. Like you could tell like there's some crap going on there, okay? And yeah, man, they'll kind of lock up. You know, they'll be paralyzed in that moment. You know. And then they'll be talking to voices. They'll be talking to things that aren't actually there. You know. Be haunted by the ideas. Man, the mind's crazy, huh? The abuse, man. What you're seeing is, with Grace, what we've been seeing is someone inflicted with like psychological abuse and trauma. She'll never say it. She'll never say she's the victim because her daddy's voice would tell her that she's not. Oh, don't be the victim. You know, every time cries or goes stuff like that for anything of her own, it's victimhood. It's a victim status that her dad will look down on and shame her for it. Don't be the victim. Don't be the victim. Wow. Anyway, let's play this. The cat is in my way.
Never end.
That's literally not why.
Never end. I'm like out of here.
What? Yeah, man. I've seen stuff like this in real life. I used to work at a psych facility. Worked there, I swear. Oh, man. You'd see people just talk to people that aren't there. Like, you know, have full-on conversations. It's wild, man. Hey, 100%. I got another question. How do we know that Grace doesn't have like these deep psychological breakdowns where she's like arguing like out loud, like yelling out loud, like talking out loud to the projection of her dad or her mom? Like, she's definitely gonna have that now. Dude, that 100% happens. Grace probably has very dark moments where she's traumatized, haunted by the image of her dad and her mom. Or her dad, really. Her dad. And then her mom would be there, the projection of her mom, and she would lash out at her mom to make herself feel better because the mom is the lightning rod for Ben's lightning. If you will, like that? Does that make sense? Not really, but you get what I'm saying. What Ben gives to Grace, Grace will turn around and lash at the mom. She probably has those moments when she's alone with her own thoughts. Crazy. Now that is some psychology right there. All right? I don't need a PhD to figure that one out.
I'm sorry. Oh my god. I don't mean to do this.
It's too long. The better part of a decade is not a reasonable amount of time for someone to get a hold of themselves.
Okay.
Hey, that's really cool of you. Bees Vin Deer. You said you have a special room for Grace for when she has episodes so she won't hurt herself. That's nice. And are you willing to hold her to keep her safe? She's going to need a bear hug. Just put her in the room and give her a bear hug to keep her safe. This is all to keep you safe, Grace. We can all use more hugs. We can all use more hugs. I hug my neighbors all the time. I hug them. It's not gay. It's actually gay to not hug your friend. Because what are you afraid? Are you afraid that you might be gay? Yeah, they know you don't, brother. I said you hug the neighbor. You don't reach around and slap their ass. What? What are we talking about? Anyway. The cat's on the desk, and even the cat was like, "What the hell are you talking about?" It hit me with its tail. All right. Anyway, here we go.
But I wanted to get a hold of myself today, and
Whatever.
we were like,
Who cares? Whatever.
I don't want to live without you.
I don't want to live without you. I don't want to live without you. There's two songs that come to mind right now. Sweet Dreams and Tainted Love. Like those two together. It's gross. All right.
I don't want to. I don't care if you don't want me to. I don't want to do this. I'm not gonna leave.
Okay. Well, okay. So you said you were going to do something today. You didn't do it. Just like your mother, right?
But
I said. Let's
I
do
said,
something
but I
tonight.
gave it my shot. I gave it a shot. I tried. I did.
That's what you all said that.
But
How many times did your mother tell you she tried? She was trying.
So, like, it is crazy what he's talking to her about. Like, oh, your mom felt at this. I guess he's talking like when they stream and whatever. It sounds like he's scolding her about her performance or what she did or didn't do on a stream. He's like trying to be. He's like he is her internet pimp. Like, not like. You know, not for, well, actually, yeah, strip teases are on the menu. But yeah, he will get on to her if like a stream performs low, if there's not as many views, if he feels like the chat's not interactive, or it feels like if there's like, I don't know, harassers or things need to be cleaned up, he will scold her for everything. Like any sort of issue, like he'll blame her for it. He does. And she takes it. Like she just has to be better, do better. But like there's no pleasing him because because he will never admit that he has any issues or faults or flaws and all this stuff. So the real reason why your channel has issues, I know, with the chat and stuff like that, could very well be because of your dad. You know, like, and I know they'll say, "Oh, but we get more views." Yeah. On the live streams, you do for sure, and it's quite easy to get that when you have people really watching to see how bad you mess up. Like they're not watching you to root for you; they're watching you because you are the real. Your situation, your YouTube channel. What it produces is real life drama, reality TV, but without the TV, because it's real stuff. It's a family putting their stuff, all their details, online, and people tune into that because they're enticed, they're curious what's going to happen. You're a spectacle. You're like animals in a zoo. You're like monkeys in a zoo. They're watching you. They're watching everything you do that you put out there. Because you made your life a show. Everything you do. All the good, the bad, the ugly. Good days, the bad days, the arguments, the drama, the secrets, the weird stuff. You made it all a show. Your past trauma, with your mom and your dad. You made it all a show. At one point in time, they were a family. Ben Thorp had his kids, had his wife. And he decided the best thing to do is to put the trauma or the drama that they have, really that's the word I'm looking for, put that drama, their family issues, their marital issues, their family conflicts on YouTube so that Chat will be the therapist. So that Chat could be the mediator. No. No. I used to think that. I don't think that. I don't think he saw Chet as the mediator. I don't think he saw Chet like that. I mean, I could see why you would, but I think it's much more perverse than that. I don't think he cared about Chet being a mediator or being like a therapist to their drama, to the family issues. He noticed other families do things like this. He heard about it. He heard things like this. They're looking for another way to bring in money. He's looking for another business venture. So he sees his family as profitable. He sees his family and their drama and their issues, their conflicts, and their baggage, their skeletons, all that stuff. He saw it as content. So from the very beginning, it was to make money off of their dirty laundry. There was nothing good about it. And now Ben doesn't have his kids. He doesn't have his wife. He just has him and the daughter that he psychologically and physically abused. And I'll stand by that. And you don't even have money to do anything about that, Ben. There's so much stuff online. I could just be like, I'm honored. I mean, look at these videos. Just look at these videos. Like, it clearly looks like this. I mean, you spend so much time watching this family because they put it out there. First off, they make it a show. Don't forget about that. They made it a show. You watch all of it. You clearly see what is physical and psychological and sexual abuse. You would be like, oh, I didn't abuse her sexually because you think she wanted it. You think it was her. You think it wasn't abuse. You played mental gymnastics in your mind and in her mind to make it rational. Oh, Ben. Now you have nothing. And he'll never take any responsibility. He'll never accept fault for any of that. Yet Grace will stay. Because despite all the abuse, it's the only way she got his attention. It's like she feels safe with him. Because to be a getaway hurts more. Because she knows she depends on him too. She depends on his love. She depends on his good mood. Oh no, when he's upset, that's a problem. You don't want to make him upset. You want to do what he says, what he wants. Got to do what Daddy wants. Right, Grace? Right, Grace? Don't get him upset. You want him to be happy. So you'll do anything to make him happy. Anything. Wow. Wow, Grace. So in this moment, in moments like this, what you're seeing is her. I mean, she's scared, very fearful that she may lose her dad, that her dad may walk away. And she's also scared of the other option, that maybe he stays and hits her again. Either way, like she doesn't want to be abandoned. She also doesn't want to be hurt, but it's like she knows it's going to happen. And I'm not going to go as far as to say she knows it shouldn't happen. There is obviously a lot of cognitive dissonance there. It's what she's used to. And we've seen her time and time again defend this stuff rationalize it, make excuses. We'll play the rest of this.
Try it. So it's
But I really...
7:05. It's not midnight, but like.
I don't know what I need to do.
look
Okay.
at you,
I'm not a victim. I am a victim of some things that have happened in my life
Alright,
to put
maybe
me in
shut
this
up for a
position.
second. Shut up for a second. Here's my suggestion. For the first time in a year and a half, now, leave me the hell out of it. It didn't help. You didn't take.
This is not the right music for this.
Now, don't look at me that way. Look at me through this string.
Not for this clip anyway. Now the ass slap, that would be appropriate music. Be wrong, but okay. You know, let's do a poll. Who's more trailer trash? The Vickers clan or the Thorps? You know what? I'll throw Ralph in there. I know Ralph is going to win the poll, but he shouldn't. He shouldn't, because despite how white trash Ralph is, and he's pretty white trash. Daughter fucking kind of beats all that. I gotta say. That's a home run there, okay? Okay, who is more white trash? All right. I do Vickers. Ralph. And then we'll put Ben/Grace. There we go. Have fun, guys. All right.
What's funny about that?
It's just
More jokes, yeah, sure. Now, look, can I finish my sentence, or you're going to do more hilarity?
Yes, please finish your sentence.
Okay. Now I think.
Now this is Naptown. Naptown has like awesome moments. Like Shamu will always get recognition because like he was like the original guy. Okay. He was the original guy. And I remember when Shamu I guess first discovered them, like I don't know how they found him, like accident or something. And I was like, why are all these guys watching this internet soap opera? It's just internet soap opera. It looked fake. I gotta say, Ben and Grace and whoever is listening, in the very beginning, you had a lot of us fooled because the production seemed pretty decent. It was good. The scene was nice. The setting was nice. It looked like it was it kind of looked like a family just some people thought it was like manufactured, like, oh no, man, this is fake, they're exaggerating this, it's an act. Yeah, some people thinking that, but now that has completely dissolved. That has completely erased. No one thinks that now. Yeah, Shamu's the original. I think Naptown has like some condensed versions. Let's see. There's so many good ones. There's so many great moments here. Man, where do we go? Victim of streaming. I'm sorry. This parking lot meltdown. I'm looking for the one where she's choking on chicken, and he's like, Is it spicy or regular? That's the one I'm looking for. Oh my god, it's so funny. It's so funny. I thought I saw it here. I'm not sure where I saw it. I thought it was like something in the RV. I think it was this. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Oh man. Well, that was so freaking funny. I think Shamu might have it. Well, you know what? We'll look for it. It's when they go on the RV. It might be Thorp Rising. It might be this one. Yeah, it's this one. All right. Trust my instincts. Oh, this is so good. This is so freaking funny. Like, if I didn't know anything about this family, I would think this is a bit. Because it is too good. This is pure comedy. If it wasn't, I was like, if it wasn't real. But you know what? You know what? I gotta say something. This is how I know I'm a horrible person and going to hell. I kind of like that it is real. There's part of me that does, but doesn't too. It's like think of the wife and the kids. Yeah. I'm thinking about them, but it's still funny. All right, here we go.
Classic or regular?
He's like classic or regular. He doesn't care. He doesn't care at all about her. He's choking.
I have a problem.
It's great editing. Beautiful editing there. I like how when it fades in, you hear Ben, I have a problem. I love that. I love that. Beautiful there. That's some good work. You know what's great about that? If you're just listening to this video and not paying attention to it, right? You're doing something else. Maybe you're doing some work, whatever. Just the audio of it alone is hilarious. It's great.
Good morning to you.
How am I gonna do it? You don't just give me the fucking lyrics. What the fuck is that? Give me it.
Good morning.
She's like, can you see it?
You're gonna jump out, grab that pallet, jump in.
This is great. More Ben illegal escapades. That's right. This is also the video that has the moment where Ben stole pallets from a construction site. You know what, Ben? You might be more of a bad... Ooh. Ben, for someone who says that they respect the law, respect authority, and wants to follow rules for a butt liquor, okay? Or someone who's all like that. You like to break a lot of rules there, Ben. You know? You go hot and loose with his laws there. All right? But you think you have someone on the inside that can get you out? No, man. No. All right, let's play the rest of this.
Two guys are walking towards us. This is cool, though.
This is awesome. It's a disaster. Okay.
I can't do this anymore. These boots were made for walking.
That must be
There
where
was the breakdown.
he's gonna hide Grace's body. Can you help me get my pants off?
Yeah.
Oh, the editing is beautiful. Beautiful comedy gold. This is... Can you help me get my pants off? Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, Shamusa. Ben finally got a public defender. Oh, man. The court forced him to? Oh, dang. That sucks. I want Ben to defend himself and also want it televised. We're way too late for this. We should have done a GoFundMe so someone could go to the Rhode Island to to record this. Is there anyone local? anyone there that you know? Ah. Oh man, because you know it'd be hilarious. It'd be great. Because all we're gonna get. Oh my god. Okay. You know how like after Ben's first court hearing about this, he didn't get a transcript. No, he did one better. Okay. He wrote out a transcript from memory. So yeah. So Ben went to court. Right? It was going to talk about it. But he says he had a transcript, but it's not a transcript. It's all from memory. So we pretty much have to take his word for it. Which is, very questionable. And, you ever try to remember a whole, like, hour or 2 hours? I don't think Ben even could remember, but it'd be lies all around it. You know he'd be lying. Man. Let's play the rest of this. How are we doing on the poll, by the way? By the way, press the like button, share, and subscribe if you are enjoying this. And all right, let's play some more of this. This is great stuff, man.
Get all them cones in the back. Grace.
I'm listening, yes.
He got that boom, boom, pow. Should I run this bitch over?
Grace got a good goosey.
It's crazy. You feel pretty...
Grace! Good goosey.
Sorry.
You feel crazy.
It's protective. It's
I got
natural.
that boom, boom, pow. There are a lot of tunnels in Pittsburgh. Grace!
A lot of tunnels in Pittsburgh, yeah.
Grace!
She was supposed to respond to that? That wasn't even a question. That was just a random statement. Like the obvious. Oh my god. Ben wants Grace to engage with any stupid thing he brings up. Can you imagine having to keep that energy all the time up? You ever went on a road trip with someone by force that you didn't really want to be with, but you're gotta like you're dependent on them? No. You know, you gotta have Stockholm syndrome? No. Man, that's hell. What the hell? Did you just see that? The cat just darted. What the hell? Holy crap. Did I scare the cat? Oh, on-screen chat. Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys aren't involved in this. Well, let me go ahead and put it up here. It's somewhere here. 1 second. I know. This is the same scene I use for everything. Chat window. Well, that's not really it. I don't know, man. Did I not have the regular YouTube chat on this one? Wow, that doesn't make any sense. I don't believe that. I think that is. Wow. Normally I use a different scene, I think. Wow, guys. Did OBS in real time. That sucks. Yeah, man. Here, I can add it right now. I should be able to. It should be in my stuff. Yeah, chat dead man. That should be it. There we go. There we go there. You know what? My alert box is probably not up. Not that anyone donates. It's okay. The only time you guys donated was when I really needed it. When I got a jobless period. You know. I kind of do government work, so you guys do pay me anyway. You know those IRS foot soldiers that they're sending out? Yeah, I'm not one of them. I'm not that much of an asshole. All right, I think everything's all set. All right. Yeah, so let's continue this. Yeah, so Grace is forced to be like a chatty passenger with her dad. That sucks, man.
Grace,
What?
why did you not respond?
I'm sorry, I was reading the chat. I'm sorry. I need to focus on responding to you. We're still streaming, by the way. I'm hungry. Can we make a pit stop? Please? Can we
Grace!
Burger King? I like it. I respect it.
She's like, I'm hungry. Gotta get some food. No. We're on the road. We're not gonna stop anywhere. That's how Grace stays in that. That's why Grace is. Whoa. There's another video we didn't watch too tonight. The House of Horrors. I can't speak. Horrors. The House of Horrors on Shamu's channel. Exploring the house of the Thorps. I bring that up because in Grace's room, you see a jar of Nutella. So what I'm telling you is Grace maintains her weight by eating Nutella out from the jar. That might be like maybe 3 times a day. No, she's not that skinny. No, in fact, if anything, she's packed on some pounds. And I ain't judging. I personally, as a fat man in the fat club, invite Grace into the fat club. Okay? All right? I do that.
For it. The rest of them just hate watch.
They
And then
just
they'll send you an email.
They're sitting there watching right now. Call them out.
Hi, Christina. Hi, Aunt Sarah. Hi, Uncle Pat. Hi, Grandpa. Hi, Grandpa Bestimore.
No!
Hi, Tim. Hi, Al.
Jesus used a lot of military language, a lot of language about battles. He was not a pussy like you!
Whoa, Jesus.
No, it has nothing to do with Jesus.
He's such a smart ass. Oh, Jesus. No. No, it's too comedic. It's too good. I'm telling you, like, if you didn't know anything, if you edited just right, be like, put it out there. They think this is, like, made. Okay? This dynamic is what road trip movies try to emulate.
It's poor planning on your part. You see a
That's
green
true.
light, that's what you got to start doing. Learning, Grace, or
Yes.
you're going to die.
Yes, Father.
Now let me
Nacho
just my
fries.
chat in real time. I think
You
it's
see
on
the light?
Streamlabs.
It's green. That means I'm going to go. That means you should start making decisions that are better than just going, oh, I'll curse the name of our Lord. You're not a victim either. And I don't care. I'll shed all of you.
I'm a dirty Protestant. I don't give a shit. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Also, I wouldn't get moral or ethic advice from someone who sleeps with his daughter. Gross, bro.
And I've been in a virtual glory hole. I did not like it. I'm not going to do that again.
Hey, I got a Glock in my Rari. Hey, 17 shots, sold 38. My left stroke just went viral. Right stroke put a baby in a spiral. Am I your trap queen?
Yeah, my trap RV queen. Grace, can I just
Oh, shut up. Huh?
some niggerish at the end to go RGM?
Why? Why? What's a? Okay, let me see if I could adjust this chat right here. I wonder if this will help. Well, let's see. I think all the crop. Oh, it is. It is cropped in that weird way. Okay, wait, or something's no. It's not cropped on my side. Yeah, I think that's all adjusted on Streamlabs side. Oh, okay, it's a font size. I'm gonna reduce that. I think it's gonna be font size. I'm gonna reduce it a bit. It's way too big. It's like I'm testing your eyesight. Okay, guys. Like we're all getting old. Okay. Like I'm like what 42. Medicare is like 70. I mean, if he's still alive. I mean, he could just be kind of propped up, you know. You think about it. He could already be dead, and his wife could be using a voice modulator on his, you know, to do the streams as Jim. That could be been. I mean, that makes sense. Some people say that Jim Medicare has changed. He's gotten soft, or sold out, or selling merchandise in the hat. That could be the wife taking over, like literally. Medicare is dead. His wife. I don't know what happened, but his wife did things to take care of his channel. Oh, you thought I was going to say take care of him. No, he died of natural causes, cancer. It's not, murder. No. Medicare's dead. The cancer got him. The wife takes his channel over. Uses his voice. It didn't start selling stuff. Putting out the scare of the Wuhan flu. Because she profited off it because she's tied into a Chinese family. I don't know. Is she Chinese? She's like Japanese. No, she's not. No, she's not Japanese. She's probably like Filipino. I don't even remember. Jade, whatever her name is. Yeah. So yeah, this is a curious hypothetical. Does the Bible at any point actually prohibit incest? Well, there's lots of that there's a lot of like Rammstein levels of sexuality going on in the Bible, but I don't think God necessarily said that it's okay to do. He just never seemed to really do anything about it, you know? Right? I mean, God would kill people for not being clean. And clean could be a metaphor for being degenerate or whatever. But he wouldn't just kill. We don't have any stories or examples where God killed people for relations with their family and Rammstein levels. Okay? Never. In fact, if anything, you get a lot of stories of it with God not doing anything to punish it. It almost seems like, hey. Oh, I had to get it fast. The house cat was getting into the wings we got from Domino's. The box is closed, but the cat was trying to use her head to like open it, to like open the cardboard, right? That's all she knows. Try to open that box. What she was also doing though was pushing it off the other boxes. It was about to drop. I was like, no. I was swatted. Ah. I was swatted. Grace, how dare you? No. I wouldn't put it past Grace to try to do stuff like that. To call the police on me again, but it's like, over what? You want me to show you what a pick hoe is too? Like the gardening tool, okay? Okay. Let's play the rest of this.
That's like one of the songs from Cats is better than that, dude. You got to get rid of them. I don't care how. Put them on a boat. I got to go now. I feel like I'm in a nightmare sometimes.
Yeah, living with you would be a nightmare, Ben. like you are the nightmare.
We have won.
Actually, let's go back to Ben talking.
Got lost in the game. Oh, baby, baby, you're still alive.
That hurt my ears. Can we add on additional time? Add additional charge, I should say, for Ben violating our ears.
I'm here to remind you. And JF says hi. Nick Fuentes? Nikki Fuentes says hi. Hi, Nikki. I got hold up. Hold up. I'm a sick pup.
The point of the trip was supposed to be to go across the country, but the safe has cucked the content. I mean, guys, let's be real.
Okay, I don't even remember the whole deal with the safe. That's the pocket of time. I didn't really follow them. I was kind of more focused on the other channel, the baby metal stuff and work, really. But I remember a mention of the safe. I was like, why a safe, though? Like, is there something in the safe that's really important? Or is it like, what is the significance of this safe? What is it? Why go through that much trouble? They don't have anything to put in the safe. They don't have any money. That safe is worth more than what they have in their bank account. Okay? Ben needed a safe to keep his things so he's safe. Oh my god, that's the funniest thing I think I heard. Oh, it works too. You can throw them all in there, lock it away, pretend to forget the code so he can't get into it. Because Ben can't trust his inner demons. Ben knows that there's a bunch of demons in him, and it's just taking control of him. All right, he can't stop himself. He has to do degenerate stuff. Like, there's a video, an image of like all these sex toys, a lot of them on the bed, and as far as we knew, there was only two people that was really sexually active, and that's the dad and the daughter. So could Ben have been using those toys on himself? That's a good possibility. I don't see why not. That's a lot of toys not to be doing that. So, okay, anyway. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, he has to keep himself safe from his sex toys like that.
Me and my dad are sensitive people, and he's such a sweetheart, because he was like, you know what, Grace? I'm gonna literally start crying because, like, I get sentimental at the end of road trips, But he was like,
Go, kid.
you know, Grace, we
Kitten,
can drop
cat,
the safe
move.
off.
Okay,
And
move.
we can, like, drop it at the priest's house and we can keep going west if you want. Even though he's obviously tired and stuff. I always feel so guilty and sentimental at the end of road trips.
Oh, it's probably not just the road trip.
I'm just like, I didn't do enough. What's safe?
Never enough. It's never enough. No matter.
Bathing suits.
Does Ben get to check out the bathing
It's a
suit?
super center.
Super Santa. This is perfect for you. They're so nice.
How about
That's
Ben
way
just
too
pick up?
big. That's
Ben,
way too big.
Oh,
how about
come on.
Grace
It'll
just
fit
pick
you.
out her
Put
own
it on your
clothes?
waist.
No, but you have to understand you have a...
He has a what, Ben?
Grace, go try these on.
Dad,
Put 'em around.
I
but
promise you.
what?
Look, hold the camera. Hold the camera. Look. I'll show you. I'll step into them. Hold on. Look.
Like, Ben even has to be in charge of her buying clothes.
How are they medium?
Medium 20.
You're
That was
large.
arguing about the size of clothes that he doesn't even wear, has never worn, never will. Like, what?
Perfect.
Okay.
Store.
That's too much.
Fuck you, Joe Biden.
Shapewear.
What, because
Yeah,
you can't,
I think I should get the
you can't
shapewear.
steal it?
I think I should get one of these. This one is a good option.
Joe Biden wants you to steal it. I don't know why you did it.
And that's just what they
Oh.
all do.
Because he ain't black.
Look at this now. He rolling fresh.
This energy that you have of wanting to, what do you call it? Me every day?
Do what every day?
Yeah. Yes.
Did she say
Has
bang me
been
every day?
brought out in this trip, right?
Yeah.
More so.
You know, I was joking about that, but look at her face,
You did it on
expression.
purpose. I think you got used to sleeping in my room because
Wait, I need to go back because I don't really know what he said. It looks like she's smoking a joint. Like she looks high.
this energy that you have of wanting to, what do you call it? Me every day?
Oh, this energy you have wanting to kill me every day. Okay. Big difference, but not really. Praying mantises, they cut the heads off of their mate. So it could be that. It could be something like that. Okay. I don't know, actually. It's pretty weird. She looks stoned out of her mind. Let's make this bigger. Look at that. It's like, is this the 70s show? What's going on there? Is this Kelso from the 70s show? That's what I see. That's what I see.
Yeah. Yes.
Has been brought
Why does Kelso look so sad? I thought he's normally the happy one with a wide grin. What happened?
out
Why is Red right next to him? What happened here? What did Red Foreman do to Kelso?
in this trip, right?
Yeah.
Did the foot really go into the ass? How far?
More so.
Oh my God! What is wrong with her? Like legitly. What happened to my chat? Oh, there we go. I changed the scene. That's right. There's chat. Yeah. Seriously though, no jokes. What is wrong with her? I don't understand. She was drinking kratom. Kratom? From a gas machine? This is the same family that tried to give Destiny hell for taking drugs and shooting guns. Two things you probably shouldn't do at the same time, but two things that are very fun and very American to do at the same time. I mean, practice your freedoms, brother. No, be safe. Be safe. All right, Don, I don't care. You do you.
Yeah.
And I've been tolerating it, but you did it on purpose. I think you got used to sleeping in my room because...
Got used to sleeping in my room. He means in my bed.
You were afraid of, kind of afraid of yourself, right?
Yes, yes.
First you were afraid of your mother, your siblings, the internet. Now you're just afraid of yourself. Because I think you've gotten to the...
Oh, this is the part. This is the classic moment at Burger King.
point where it's like, okay, yeah.
Man, they got to make this into a movie. All right? And no, don't go to Hollywood about it. Okay? All right? You got to think big picture, okay? The right people need to get together and make a legit documentary about this. Okay? All right? like a docu-comedy. No, there's I'm sorry. I was thinking like a Netflix level documentary. We have documentaries. I'm thinking more of like ooh. I don't know, man. I mean, you could make it like a comedy. You could. Like you would never believe this. Or you could make it into a horror. You know? Based on all what's going on here. It all depends. All right. It could be one of those like mockumentary shows, like The Office or whatever, or Parks and Rec. But it's all trashy. It's all sleazy.
Can see, like, I really do understand how it would be a problem for us to show up. Like the car, you have whatever we have let get messy. It's a disaster. Okay. And you know for a fact that the pattern is that you get back from dad's crazy trip, which is impossible for you to say in this case, but it would be said, right? Mm-hmm. Because I got to save and I'm crazy, right? It's slobbery. Oh, so gross. You got plastic or regular?
Here it is. She's joking. She's joking, and he's like, is that classic or regular?
You got plastic or regular?
Like, Grace is coughing up a lung and even looks at Ben like, can you help me? Look. Grace tries to make eye contact with her dad while she's coughing, struggling to breathe. Well, you can't breathe when you're coughing. Okay. All right. But she tries to make eye contact with Ben so that her eyes could tell him that she needs help, but he wasn't even looking at her. He even looks right at her. Actually, wait, go back. He does make eye contact with her. Right there. Eye contact made. He looks at him. Dad, I need your help. I can't breathe. I'm dying. Please, Heimlich me. Please. And Ben's like, bitch, I asked you a question. What's the problem? Are you a victim? Are you a victim of the chicken?
Classic or regular?
Classic or regular again? Oh my God, he is crazy. The way she's a classic. She's still coughing. She's dying over here. Why did they get the crowns again? They just get them. They just get. I have not been inside a Burger King and ever. I think as a kid I was in a Burger King. It's not my choice for fast food. Anyway.
You know what that was?
Not being careful.
I believe it's a way that this evil is trying to get at you. Because what really happened there?
Wrong pipe.
You're 21 years old. How hard is it?
How hard is it to eat
Shouldn't be
chicken?
that hard.
I'm a victim of the chicken.
It is ridiculous
The
to me
chicken trying to kill me.
soda. Like, it's not that big of a deal, but it's like,
That's it right there, I think.
oh.
Kat, you need to figure it out.
She is nice. You guys see the hotel?
By the way, if you're watching right now, press that like button, share, and subscribe. We'll watch more Ben and Grace Thorp adventures in a little bit. Waiting for this cat to get good and comfy. I need to adjust something myself. That wasn't code for anything. All right. Let's go to get started again.
That's the hotel right there.
I think so.
You want to
Wait. How many flights of
use
stairs?
the laptop?
Set it up.
Can we see what floor this is? Did I say 7? No, wait.
Hotel?
That was a shadow on the wall.
That's the hotel right there.
I think so.
Okay. First off, the cat is in my freaking way. Cannot see a thing. Cannot see a thing at all. All right. Let's see if we get the floor number. Level number. Let's see. Fire alarm. Oh. There's a sign. That's a warning sign. And then there's an exit sign, obviously, by the door. I don't see a number to indicate what floor. But they walked up some steps, and they're already breathing so hard.
You want to do the laptop?
Set it up, yeah.
Okay, I have to end this
We
stream.
can have a conversation.
All right.
Gonna have a conversation. Oh, violated my ears. He is looking at her bathing suit?
Okay, Grace.
Yeah.
I do have... Maybe yes would be more polite.
Oh, this is the one where he scolds her for not being proper enough.
Yes.
Maybe pausing after I say that is rude.
Yes. Sorry about that.
Man, this is very... What is that? Mommy Dearest while wire angles? Wow, can I even speak? While angles? Wire hangers. What in the world? Jesus Christ. I think my mind is slipping over here. Holy crap. Did I have a seizure? Mr. Seizure Man. Oh. I can't feel the right side of my body. No. All right.
Maybe you could turn that hallway light off. It's like, it's late. It's 11:15.
Yes. There you go.
You know, there's a strip under there if you wanted it.
Is it a...
Maybe it's controlled by the... See where the plug is? Is there a switch on there?
Oh, yeah.
There
And that
isn't a
did
switch
nothing
on
for
it.
lighting.
No, back.
I like that. Ben was so concerned. Ben was like, you could have hit that other light right there. Yeah, that light right there? She's like, which one? That one? Yeah. Yeah, that light right there. That small little light right there. You could have hit that one. And she hits it, and it does nothing for the lighting. Nothing at all. That, illustrates how, intricate he is into all the control, of her, in every way. All right? She can't make decisions on her own, okay? Everything she does is because he told her to do it and how to do it, and she must do it that way. Otherwise, Daddy gets angry. If we already went through that ramble of what happens when Daddy gets angry. Oh, she don't like it.
Okay, up right there.
No. Nope.
There's no way to turn that light on.
No.
There is. Try that switch on the back of there again.
I clicked it the first time.
It still did nothing for the lighting. It did not help. It does not help. The lighting is like Trailer Park Boys level, which is great for what it looks like you guys are trying to do. No, they're not trying to do anything. It's just happenstance. But no, that's another style show that this could be. Guys could make a Netflix special. I mean, you have the characters here. You could change Courtney and to make her a black lady. You're gonna have to for DEI. Okay? You're gonna have to have some diversity there, okay, for ESG score. You can make this a Netflix special. Courtney's name will be changed to what's a good Lakeisha Lakeisha something like that. Okay. And then Ben can be white. He can be himself. One of the brothers is gonna have to be like, well, no, you already have a black. Oh, it could be another black character. One of the brothers is gonna have to be black, gay. And maybe I'm just saying, I'm just giving you the ideas what to do to make this into a special for Netflix, because there's material here. And it is so far-fetched, you might not have to pay them any royalties, because no one would believe in, no one in their right mind would believe that this is based on a real story. Wanda Sykes, Shaniqua Thorp.
Victim.
What are y'all talking about? About the databases and free? I have no. I was like, what are you talking about in the chat?
Okay, Grace, here's my thought, honestly, okay? I have a problem.
Yeah, you have a problem, Ben. You're in jail now. That's a pretty big problem.
Because you have a problem.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And the problem is that you wake up every day ragingly angry.
Oh my gosh, she's like another lecture. Oh my god. She could be doing anything else right now. She could be living her life. She could actually be meeting people in real life and all that, you know? She could be making some money. One way or the other. But no, she's sitting, taking another lecture from her dad.
Yes.
Now, you've been, I don't know, you've been living with me your entire life. But for the last 5 years, you've been you've had a relationship with me that has been much closer than it was before.
Yes.
And I think you need to get some resolution on some aspects of that. Hello?
Yeah. Okay.
What do you mean, yeah?
Our relationship got much closer than it was before. We need to get some resolution on that. Ah. And they're Catholic. Like, they don't use condoms, so they're doing butt stuff. 100% they are. It's going right in the ass. 100%. 100%. That could be another poll. Ben and Grace is more white trash than the Vickers family. Wow. Wow.
What about, you were saying yes, and then you said nothing.
I felt like it was getting a bit snarky the way I was saying yes. Okay, yes. I feel like I need to get some resolution on it too. Yes.
Do we have any sugar here?
And now he changes the conversation. Do we have any sugar? It's like, what the stay on topic.
There's sugar in the coffee packets, you know, like the powdered cream and stuff.
Can you make me some limeade, maybe? I don't really want it. Can I just have some water?
Sure.
Can you make me some limeade? What the fuck? Ben doesn't do anything for himself. Not at all. Look, there's so many things that you can do that Ben cannot do because he just cannot do them. He's too lazy to do them himself. There's a whole list. That's insane to think about. But it's true. It's true. I mean, there's a lot of things that Ben cannot do that you can do. So if you're ever feeling down, like you're like, man, I don't think I have a lot of skills in life, a lot of life skills, right? I can't change a tire, all this stuff. Guess what? Ben can't do any of that either. Okay. Ben has no skills. Ben, like I know you know how to operate a fridge, like how to open the door. Ben can't do that himself. Ben has to tell Grace, hey, go get me a beer. Hey, go get me this. And Grace will do it for him. Ben doesn't even make his own coffee. Grace does that for him. And, like, no, I don't just mean set up the machine and all that. No, I mean the whole thing. Set up the machine, wait for it to brew. Get the coffee ready with the right sugar, right cream, or whatever it is he needs. She does all of that every day. She is his wife. Okay. Let's see. Allegedly, Ben doesn't even know how to wipe his own ass. Now, I would believe that that's true. I would. He probably doesn't flush the toilet. He probably requires Grace to help him with that. I know for a fact, I think we're going to see here, Ben requires Grace to help him take off his pants. Now, that's true. I know you know how to take off your pants. So that's definitely one skill that you have over Ben. This is true. It is a factual statement. Grace will take Ben's pants off for him on demand. Gross. But it's true. Yeah, I mean, there's just a few things I can think of right now, but the whole list really. I just take a moment to think about and write down all the things that you could probably do that Ben can't. Here we have: get water, make limeade, find out where the sugar's at. Okay, he can't do anything. Not a thing. Not at all.
You know, like I didn't actually do anything wrong to you ever, in my opinion. But for the last 5 years, I've been sort of tortured for the crime of being a father.
Yes.
Can you help me get my pants off?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right here. Here's the part. Hey, can you help me get my pants off?
There we go. Just be careful of these.
Who's the baby? Grace, can you please take my pants off?
I don't want
It's like,
this knife.
wah, wah, wah. Does he need help with the belt
Alright.
too?
But I mean, I do see the appeal of saying like, okay,
Why is there an ice tray sitting here?
I'm just saying I'd like to
You cannot focus at all.
just
Maybe you could talk a little bit to chat.
Okay.
Oh my god, he criticizes everything. You're not talking to chat. You're not talking to me. It's always something with this guy.
I mean,
And help them to understand what it is, because I'm not even exactly sure why it is that you want me to be dead every morning.
I feel homicide.
Because you ruined her life. She wants you to disappear. Look at this freeze frame. Let's make it bigger. Do you see what I see? Look at Grace's face. Look at that. Ooh, that is a bad freeze frame. I feel like we're getting a glimpse of what she's going to look like at all angles in the future. Look at this. This is like 60-year-old Grace. This is what 60-year-old Grace would look like at all angles, right? Look at it. The kind of sunken cheeks, the cheekbone out, the skin looks dry and pasty. She looks like she's lived a hard life. Things have not been good to her. She's not aged well. Looks like she smokes. No, she smokes. You know she sounds like she smokes, has a smoker voice. She probably has no teeth. Look at that. Look. She's probably missing some teeth there. Like, if you didn't know any better, is what you see. Like, this is Grace in the future, guys. That's what we're seeing. You don't see it? She looks hot. Brother, she looks like a lot lizard. If you think this is hot, then you know what? I don't blame you. Usually I do. You gotta have standards. I mean, 6 beers in me and maybe standards go away, but no. Anyway, it just looks funny to me.
Homicidal rage towards you every morning. I feel homicidal rage towards him every morning because I feel like he asks too much of me. He never lets me get enough sleep.
Well, wait a second.
Yeah, you ask too much of her. You don't let her sleep. You don't let her do anything. There is a chance then. Look at that. If she has homicidal rage, homicidal rage towards her dad, there is a possibility that if he's gone for a good while, and if she gets out of that phase, that initial phase, I don't know really what you want to call it there. Sorry, I don't have a PhD. But when it first hits her, she's not going to really process it. It's going to be a lot of coping with the sudden change. And in that moment, in that phase, can very well determine what happens next. She could double down and be haunted by the voice of her father and live like her dad is constantly over her still. Or she could do something. She could realize he's gone. He is gone. I might be free now. I might be free. And the longer she's able to process that, or well, the longer she's able to hold on to that thought, the more she'll be able to process it, and then it'll really sink in. And she may, with the right condition, emerge as someone. If someone were to give her a sign or talk to her, or maybe it just comes to her, she leaves. But I don't think. I think the odds are against that, man. I think her conditioning is quite extensive, so I just don't see it. There's a possibility, but I wouldn't bet on it. I wouldn't bet on it. Anyway,
Do you think I don't want you to get enough sleep? So, but what are you saying then? You're saying you think it, but you don't think it? What does that mean? Here, can you write it down? Why don't you write the things down? You said it right away. Here, there's too many things to do.
Yeah.
I'm not letting you get enough sleep. And what else? You don't let me get enough sleep. And then you sort of personally torture me.
Yes.
Like by pointing out things that are off and I get nervous and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So you're a victim all day.
Right.
Which is why you want me dead at the beginning of the day.
Yes.
Okay. However, I have also said to you that you're free to opt out at any time.
Right. You have said that. Yep.
And you say, why don't you put some makeup on? You look awful.
it's midnight. It's like, Ben, it's midnight. It's about time to go to bed. Ben. Because earlier in the stream, he was like, it's 11 something. Now he wants her to put makeup on.
Sure.
Your Grace, I don't understand why you would want me to have this conversation with you.
She can't even say, Dad, why the hell would I put makeup on? It is midnight. You know?
Because, right, so now you're saying I am angry at you. You're legitimately expressing anger at me for these reasons. And yet, I'm supposed to have a conversation about it? Wouldn't it look a lot like me just manipulating you?
I can
Oh, bro,
understand.
it
I
does
can
look like
understand you
that.
saying that, but
Shouldn't you have this conversation with chat? Doesn't make any sense, does it?
no, it doesn't. But it's
But you're not paying attention to chat now.
It's always something with them. Like, you can't win. It's like he's having a conversation with her, but he wants her to respond to him, but also to chat. But if she were to talk while he's talking, he would say you're interrupting. So there's nothing she can do. She can't do anything without being scolded.
Why not? I don't get it. You want to say, like, you were...
There's a phrase, there's a term, and it's not narcissist, not that. Learned helplessness. It is an outcome that can happen with the conditioning. Okay? You know, sometimes some people, some animals, given let's say a negative stimuli, you know, like make unwanted situations, and that sounds wrong when I said animals. You know, apply shocks and stuff like that. You create a moment that would be, I'll say, consequence, like a negative condition. And there's some animals that will, like, instead of responding, like, to avoid it, instead of, like, trying to do anything for that, I guess, incentive, they'll just stay there. They'll just learn to ride through it. I mean, all this doesn't even matter, everything I just said there, because really, this, you see it for yourself. Like, when you see real life or you see or hear real life examples of people in abusive relationships, and you're asking like, why doesn't the other person leave? Like, why don't they just leave? Because they can't. Because they learned to like live with it. They defeat themselves. They reach a point to where, yeah, there's like no independence at all.
Reading chat before, now you're not reading it. And okay, so what's going on here?
I'm acting like a victim because I'm finding this
You're a
conversation
victim of
difficult.
chat and of streaming.
Victim status.
I'm just finding this conversation like I'm doing the pattern
What's difficult?
I'm a
about
victim
it?
of you, beer.
because it doesn't make any it doesn't make any sense, and you're saying you don't want to have this conversation with me, and I understand that. And
I'm saying that I don't.
But you're having the conversation though.
yes, because it's
Well, I
you
just
don't
feel
wanna
like at a
defend
certain
yourself.
point, if you're asking yourself whether you're a victim of me, and you're saying, "Hey, can you help me? Can we have a conversation about whether you're the victim of me?" That is crazy.
We used to have a conversation with somebody. Who
It's
you're
like
suspecting of-
Jeffrey Dahmer opening the closet where he's got the zombie and going like, "Hey, let's talk."
Yes, I feel the anger when
What?
I'm saying
One of
these
us
things.
is abusive.
I did not get that parallel.
It's definitely true.
Okay, but all I'm saying is if I go downstairs,
No.
they are.
No. You can say like, "Oh no, I agree with you, Mac." You don't. Okay? But I can just tell you, can't conceive of any world in which I ever change my mind and say, "Yeah, that's true. You are a victim." But I think you're conflicted. And I think you're a
Conflicted on what? Oh my god.
liar when you
Liar.
say, "Dude, I totally agree with you." You don't. I hear it in your voice. You are angry. You're
I would not deal with this at all. If your dad talked to you in this way about this stuff like this, like would you sit there and take it?
like a guy who's like, his boss drives him crazy, emasculates him at work, doesn't stand up for himself, and then his kid, like, is like humming a song, and he beats the kid.
Yeah. Yes.
That's the type of thing that would be. When you say, "I wake up in the morning and I want to end my father's life," okay, when we're on a trip in a hotel,
yes.
a luxury hotel.
How would you do it, Grace? Was it be pillow? Just gonna stab him, crime of passion. But he cut his dick off. You gotta do that. You have to do that. That should be the way she does it. Like a bobbit, it has to be that way. It has to be. It's what he deserves.
I am not interested in examining on my side whether maybe I really am abusive, blah, blah, blah.
I know
I'm
that,
never
yeah.
going to do it.
Yes, I know that.
And that might be that I should, but I'm not going to do it. My entire life, people have been telling me this crap.
Yes.
So whether I'm right or wrong, I'm never going to change at this point. And you can decide whatever.
Good morning. Good morning. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Why don't you play a song? You're so lazy. Have a cup of coffee if you can't do anything. So lazy.
Good morning today.
To you.
Oh,
Get the lyrics and
Holy crap. Well, that didn't last long.
sing it. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing here? You just think that you can just like, "Oh, look at me, I'm half naked and getting fat." That's not that interesting, bitch.
Callum says, "Good morning, guys."
You got to offset the fatness. Everyone's willing to tolerate the Burger King pounds if you can up the entertainment value and the sluttiness.
Okay, I think that's fair.
I'm going to say something. It's really gross. I think before this stream, something went down between them. I think the energy I'm picking, especially the way Ben is acting, he seems to be in a more uplifted mood. He, of course, he's criticizing Grace every time he gets, but he's enjoying it though. He's making it like a joke and seems to be enjoying it instead of just. I mean, he gets pleasure out of criticizing her, but he seems to be enjoying it though. And Grace seems to be happy enough. I wouldn't say happy. Grace seems to just be letting it, like she's not paying any attention to it. She's rolling with it, I should say. Yeah, she'll acknowledge. I think, you know what I'm saying, guys. I'm saying before this, definitely something went down, and yeah, you're seeing that. I think so. It's gross, but I'm pretty sure that is true. This is a Bing Bus RV right here. This is Bing RV. Okay.
You have to understand there's checks and balances.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Vivacious. Okay, fine. But that
Vivacious
means
fat woman.
if you're getting fat, you have to become desperate for attention. Or slim down and stop eating so much. You know what I mean? Just don't go, well, I'm pretty sure I've got a solid thing here. As I get fatter and fatter and fatter and fatter, you look like a Central European like person that everyone goes, you know what? She'll make it through the winter. Yes.
Central European. I guess they are getting fatter, but Americans are. Normally on fat jokes, people say like Americans, but they already are. I don't understand. Whatever.
Pregnant and make it through the winter. Maybe she is pregnant and making it through the winter. Maybe she's got twins. They'll make it through the winter. But no one wants to put a dick in that. And supposedly I saw your little talk with Lalo and everybody that you agreed that I am not good content, right? You agreed with them, which is bullshit.
That you're not good content.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You basically did. You're like, well, he'll have a little niche. Why don't you show chat that?
Okay, sorry.
You're so
You're right.
lazy.
I am lazy.
You're just sitting here having a private conversation with me. You're too lazy to take that out.
Yeah, don't be lazy,
That
Grace.
you've
Don't be
lost
lazy. Don't be
feel like a big
lazy.
A little.
Show them shit. You know
this
what I
is one
mean?
of the fridges.
Figure out how to use a camera. You
Yeah,
have a
Grace,
camera,
figure it
an
out.
iPad, a second camera, a second. I mean, you have an iPhone, an iPad, my iPhone, my iPad. You have the best laptop on the planet Earth.
I would slap him. I would smack him across the face with that laptop. I'd be done with this. I would not entertain any of that. If your wife or someone nag you like this all the time, constantly, they would cease to be your wife or girlfriend. They might even cease to be. All right? And what happens, happens. What's in the backyard stays in the backyard. Until the AT&T guys come and they start digging it up to bury fiber optics, then it gets exposed. It was a shallow grave. But I'm fine, though. I have connections.
Supposedly. And you just sit there and you're like, well, it's mounted. It's over. I'm cold. Shut the fuck up. Now,
It's one of the fridges from inside the hotel rooms.
you already said that.
Well, what do you
Boring.
What would be not boring?
All right, I'm going to get another beer.
How about the
One
Singing in
second.
the Rain song? Let me play it.
I told you to play the song. You tell me, like, look, I got a suicide hotline notice. Shut up. Your
Does this song
career
ever
has like an
start?
arc of like 3 years max, and then you're done. D-O-N-E, done. You're not gonna let it play. Okay.
I don't know if
It's
this is
building. It's
karaoke
foreplay,
version.
bitch.
Okay. Good morning to you.
How am I gonna do it? You don't just give me the fucking lyrics.
Now the milkman's on his way. It's too late to say good
What the fuck is that? Give me it.
morning.
You told me yesterday morning you wanted to kill me, so am I gonna be a little crabby? You're gonna be like, hey, okay, let's Broadway play. We have 32 minutes in which we have access to a delicious hotel breakfast that you're a victim of.
Right.
Grace is going to single-handedly, as a white girl who is built like a Central European tank, she's going to lift the fucking, by herself, lift the fucking safe up enough that we can shut the back door and have access to all the stuff that's underneath the, like in the very back, right? Which is my briefcase, karaoke thing, whatever. You can do a fucking dance-a-thon out on here on the lawn and play horseshoes. Throw them at me. The horseshoe is a symbol of what, Grace?
A horseshoe is a symbol of luck.
Go get the horseshoe. Go get the horseshoe, bitch. Try it since everyone is so fascinated by you. Go over it. Like, the physicality. IRL, you know, you're alive. I'm sorry. I'm not a victim of that.
Where are the horseshoes? Alright.
I like
I'm gonna go
to touch
ask my
the
dad
music.
what this means. I have no idea. Peace? Goodwill? Right. Okay.
Tight.
Those are just game horseshoes, man. Okay.
Okay, look. If you hang it like this, it means what?
Bad luck?
Good luck. If you hang it like this, it means bad luck. See, it holds the luck in.
Yeah, I think everyone's asleep.
Go put it away. Who cares?
I have that
Don't
effect.
bring your thing out.
Mr.
Oh
Sleep
my God,
Man.
this is fascinating. It's not.
I'm a level 5 warlock, and my specialty magic is sleep. Okay, it works. I will be your goodnight voice. I will help you coast on to dreamland. You'll enjoy a pleasant dream. Wonderful sleep. A very comforting place with clouds, hugs, and killer clowns. Gotta ruin it. Dogs with diarrhea, they can't stop shitting everywhere. Rehashing old content or going over moments.
What a loser. It's stand up straight, shoulders back. Gadophilia says inbreeding. Thank you.
What is he reading about inbreeding?
David Walsh World News says, where's the slave daughter? She's being tortured by being in a luxury hotel getting her fat face some food. Grace is back. Look, chat. It's over for Ben Cells. Put it here, idiot.
Wow. If I talked to my daughter that way, my wife would slap me. My wife would tell me, what the hell's wrong with you? If I ever hear you say that again, I'm going to be leaving with the kids. And your mom is going to be talking to you. And that's exactly what you would say, and you know it. Wow.
Okay, I got a lot of good stuff.
Okay, that's fantastic. You're the best. Oh, he says, Ben Galdi is here and he doesn't understand Christmas because he
A
is
FOIA for the Rhode
I think
Island
he's,
courts?
like a half Christian at this point.
Hey, we should do that. That might be cheaper than getting someone to go there and record it live.
Spec the Dead says, Ben has been talking for a really long time. That's because Grace is now playing like victim of me taking over her channel. So you got one plate of food for your fat face.
Oh, get crack for me. Talked about slaves. Yeah, slaves. You don't have slaves? You should have at least one slave. That's like biblical. It's in the Bible. Okay.
Leave it here.
Now, the Bible didn't say whether or not you should slave midgets or not, but it just so happens to be. I mean, hey, they seem satisfied. Okay, I take good care of them.
That's not gonna slide. Sorry.
If it does, you can just put your hand here, right? Because we're adults. We're human beings. We're white people. All right.
Grace look like she's going to see a horse race? Because I'm that bitch.
No, you look like you're like a whore in Paris.
I like how Chet will build her up. You look like you're going to a horse race there, darling.
You
You look special. You're going on for a good night.
we're white people. All right.
Grace look like she's going to see a horse race? Because I'm that bitch.
No, you look like you're like a whore in Paris.
Oh, you look like a whore in Paris. And she's all covered up. I don't know what kind of whores Ben sees.
Paris, who like is actually an American, who doesn't know how to dress like a Parisian. So listen,
Yeah.
We chilling, right? We want access to the bathroom.
Yes.
All right. Why don't you move the boxes that are in front of the bathroom door
Ben can't do it himself.
first?
Yeah, I cannot sit like that. Like, that is ball crushing. Like, that right there. Like, any dude who sits like that with the thigh going over like that, dude, that is really, really gay. That is hardcore gay right there. Your man spread. You can have your leg over your other, but you have to keep that gap there. You don't want to crush your balls. Maybe he does. Maybe he likes this. Ew, gross.
Sure.
Didrika says, Ben, get up your ass and do something, you lazy dickhead. Trust number 1 says, why don't his lazy fat ass do anything? I am reading chat.
You know fat ass Ben ain't getting out of that seat. His fat ass is imprinted in it.
Do you have some lipstick?
Oh, I'm wearing lipstick.
Take your sweater off,
Hold
honey.
on 1 second.
Everyone wants to see your tight-fitting dress on your sleek body. But
Well, I
you're
have
not
to put
wearing
a
any
bra.
underwear. Ooh, bathroom.
So, look, what I said earlier, producer. Now, take the clothes off there, sweetie. They want to see in that dress, and you ain't wearing underwear. Okay there. Oh, hey, a more recent video is this one. Oh, this one's great. This one's so great.
For kicking his daughter.
This group
live-
call is great. We're gonna just get right into it. Context isn't really needed. Here we go.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Are we talking about anything specific or
So you have no idea what this channel, what we're doing here?
no?
How,
So
How'd
why
you
did you
get
come
here?
up?
Honestly, I just want to speak to someone.
You wanted to speak to someone?
Yeah,
Ben's
why
a great
not?
guy to talk to.
All right, yeah. I wish you had been around yesterday. I needed a
Really?
So they get to meet Thorp for the first time. Is this really the first time?
woman.
So-
I needed a woman last night. Yeah, because I was going to court this morning, and sometimes you just want to, just even if a woman's not being particularly friendly, it's just nice to have a woman's touch, I guess you could say. Since
Absolutely.
yeah, thanks. So, what happened is today I was arraigned on assault and battery charges against my daughter, who claimed at the time that she was not.
She's ready for the Titanic of her YouTube career. No. The Titanic had promise of something. The Titanic was put out had massive headlines, had a lot of fanfare, had a lot of celebration and all that because people had high hopes of this magnificent feat. And then it sunk. Now supposedly there might be another angle to the whole Titanic story. What if it didn't hit an iceberg? What if there was a bomb on the Titanic? They want you to believe it hit an iceberg. Huh. Really? The captain just let it hit an iceberg. Really? Anyway.
Neither assaulted nor batteried. And I assumed that the judge would dismiss the charges since they didn't meet even the most minimal standard for assault or battery, but instead he yelled at me and told me I was crazy, which is not his job to do. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that's super messed up. The whole
Do you
situation.
think? Are you familiar with domestic violence laws and things like that? Vaguely.
Yeah.
The idea, I just say, as someone, I don't know where you come from on the spectrum. Do you?
No, she doesn't know anything about it, but she could probably tell you something about they, thems, and how many pronouns there are and stuff, based on what I see.
The idea would be that they're designed to protect women and children, right?
Yeah.
But if they could be proven to do the opposite, wouldn't they be laws that we should get rid of?
Her name is Cancer Patient Pussy. No numbers, no extra stuff. It was very original. It is the original Cancer Patient Pussy. Okay? Okay.
Yeah, I could see that.
So, for example, if I was sitting next to you and I pushed you, but you enjoyed having a physical relationship with me and you pushed me back, right? And the police saw that clip.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't you be able to say, like, that's fine? We're adults. He can push me and I can push him back.
Yeah, I don't see there's nothing wrong with the little push or
Well, those days are gone, Ben. We live in a society with other laws now where you can't do that. Actually, we kind of agree. Sometimes little spats could probably be like, maybe we can handle this thing. But, Ben, you have many, many little spats. You have some problems there, Ben, with your kids and your wife. And they're not cool with it. They're not cool with it at all, man. Well, I mean, your daughter still is. Right now, well, she's breaking down.
little.
Right.
I don't
And
see
even if you like more physicality, right? A lot of couples are into things like BDSM. Obviously, at a certain point.
Oh, this is where he compares like kicking your daughter to like BDSM. Wow. There's different context there. Whole different situation there. One involving a bedroom setting. The other one, well, oddly enough, in that video, involved a bedroom setting. A hotel room. Wow. Okay. I guess they are the same then.
If we're playing Russian roulette with each other, or I'm
escalated,
like, strangle you near to the point of death. Obviously, in that case, right, the state can step in and say, like, you can't do this even if you want to, but it'd be a pretty high threshold, right? Wouldn't you think?
No, yeah. Ben, I think you should be able to Russian roulette. Why not? Now that's pure. I'm a libertarian. I don't think the government should get involved in anything. Who cares if you play Russian roulette? Who's it harming? Well, if the person who played the game had a role in society that was very important and had a lot of people dependent on them, like a lot of kids and stuff, it might be important for them to not play that game. Oh, she's live. Oh, wait, who's live right now? Cancer patient? Or is Grace still live right now?
Yeah. I mean, if
agree.
the other person doesn't want to be like, manhandled like that, but if two people are consenting adults, then I don't understand what the issue is.
Right. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. And well, we'll go through the transcript.
Oh, she's Latina?
A little bit here, which I did from memory, but
I did not catch that she's Latina. I did not. If she had hair, I would probably be able to spot that out. But because she doesn't, I just assume she's just some stupid white bitch.
Presumably the judge wouldn't have any problem if, let's say, you and I were a couple and we were having rough anal sex, right? In today's society, no one's got a problem with that. That could,
once again, like, one's in the bedroom and one is in the, God dang it, they were in the bedroom when they did it. I mean, well, that's a factual statement. Regarding Ben and Grace, that was also a factual statement, but they were in the, They were in the room, they had a bed, and he kicked her and all that. Anyway.
It'd be seen as, a lot of people would see that as morally wrong, but the state wouldn't come in. Is that right?
Right. And I think there's nothing wrong with a little, being a little rough and stuff like that. Again, as long as it's two consenting adults.
I think this might be nice guy Eric. I think so.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Why
the
does
state of
it
Rhode
have?
Island doesn't think that's true.
Why does the state have anything to do with
Wait. No, that's not nice guy Eric. He comes in later.
a father disciplining his child or anything like that? That's it. We don't live in communist
This
China.
guy is just some drunk redneck.
Yeah, well,
you should be allowed to spank your kids, or if they're being annoying, push them off the bed with your foot.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I mean, we're not even talking about a child. We're talking about two adults. So it's even less, I think. But
Imagine the support for abusing your family. I think you should be able to hit them. Why not?
I mean, you should be allowed to throw a plate of spaghetti at the wall. She's
I agree.
Oh, that sounded personal.
She can
Right.
fucking handle it.
Yeah.
You didn't throw the plate of spaghetti at her. You threw it at the wall.
right, I think it'd have to be like something that where there was serious injury, where the state should get involved. Otherwise, they should say we're going to exercise discretion here, because if I had played roughly with one of my sons, right, even if he broke his leg, if I had played roughly with one of my adult sons, who fucking cares? Get your leg fixed. And
Playing a sport is one thing, but like deliberately hitting someone, a family member especially, is another thing.
even if we were like sparring spontaneously, right, boxing,
I mean,
I think it'd have to be something where you'd have like significant injury. I mean, I know.
Like I grew up in the late 80s, 90s where like, sons wrestled with their father. And yeah, there was a couple times I got hurt and stuff, but like he never broke my leg.
But even if he did accidentally, right?
That's like a major injury, dude.
Right. Well, I mean, did you ever think
it takes a lot to break a...
All right, let me get... When does the other guy come in? Oh, this is when he starts reading his transcript. Let's skip this part. Get to the good part here. The transcript part is funny. Let's get a little bit before this. When Ben is pretty much told, "What are you doing? This is stupid."
I said, I agree. He didn't like that at all. He said, I mean, your actions are absurd. Entertaining the world by pretending to beat up your daughter. Okay, now,
by the way, this is the transcript that he wrote from memory. Okay.
This is where he got into trouble.
Could I pause for one moment?
Yes.
You ever watch Jackass?
Yes.
Ben Margera made, I don't know how much money off of antagonizing and torturing his parents.
Right. They did a lot of where this guy is now. Yeah, that's right, Van. But there is kind of be right.
When does the guy come in?
Ben, do you know what's going on?
Ben,
you know what's going on?
Let's fucking go.
Ben, do you know what's going on?
No,
what's
he
up,
does not know what's going on.
buddy?
Scott, chill.
No, I'm not mad at him. I want to help him.
I'm happy to be talked.
Yeah, Ben, you should kick that judge too. He deserves it.
No, listen, you don't
Oh, the Latina's on his side. Wow.
understand what's going
Look at that.
on. The whole fucking system is backwards and upside down. You think you're going in there, entering into court.
Hold on, but this
and
guy's
answer-
going to talk for another half hour if you let him, so just be aware of
Well,
that.
Provo,
we'll be
Provo,
patient.
do you want him to have help, or you want to fucking tell me I'll just go away? Bye.
Come back, Scott. We love you.
Well, no, listen. If you
Wow, thin skin. I'll just leave.
Throw on
want to
the camera,
understand
Ben.
what's going on, if you want to understand what's
Yeah.
going the fuck on,
Yeah.
if you go in there, the judge says guilty or not guilty, or the defense attorney's trying to get you to say guilty or not guilty. It's tantamount to saying, I'm going to pay or I'm not going to pay.
Right.
All right. So if
Oh,
you say
Ben's
not
gonna
guilty,
pay.
judge is going to go, fuck you. I'm going
Ben's
to make
paying
you
with
pay.
his ass right now.
Okay. But
Wait, you're saying the
little known-
judge is in it for the money?
they're not going to tell you that. But if you ask him if he's bar associated, yes, he is. It's a monopoly. They have
Oh,
a bar
you're the sovereign
association.
citizen type of guy?
No, I'm not. I've stood on my fucking square and handled this before, but you're not going to if you don't listen.
Well, I would agree somewhat that there's a racket between law. Because what are all judges before?
I don't know about the conspiracy about judges. I have no comment on that.
Or they're judges. They're lawyers, right? So
There
they
you
want to
go.
have a system where it's all a kickback. I understand this. I've been through this before. But in the end, they do have to make a case legally. They do have to. There are laws. They're written down. And
There's a legal.
Well, they presented a case. They presented a case, and they're moving forward, and you're in it, bro.
they
in a
fail to
lawful
uphold those
society.
laws, they can get into big trouble. They can.
Who's going to get them in trouble?
Me, this nigga right here.
You
I
gotta have
am
a lot of money
going
and then
to-
get their daddy's.
He acts like he's someone important. Ben, no one knows who you are.
daddy's daddy to get them in trouble. How's
I'll
that
go
gonna
all the
work?
way to the fucking Supreme Court. I'm happy to do it.
There's a better way. You're actually in control of all this if you listen to me.
The wild stuff he says is actually more realistic than the possibility, than the remote chance of Ben's case going to the Supreme Court. It's never, ever, ever, ever going to happen. But we all know that.
If you go in there and argue with them, they'll handle you. They'll hand you your ass.
No, they
Okay?
didn't. They trolled themselves. This guy trolled himself.
I know you think that, Ben, but
No, I
I'm
know
going
it.
to promise you.
I know
I'm going to
it.
promise you. Okay, they have what they consider a charge. So they've taken and they've turned an event that you're being charged for a crime, right? A crime and
There's no OnlyFans? Ah, I don't trust your search. Let's see. Can I find her name? What's her name here? I did not mean to subscribe to this. No, don't subscribe. Does it say her name? It's not Dr. Teal, Ministry of Dude. Let me know her name in the chat. I'll go look for her.
charge don't mix because charge means money. Money means commercial.
Okay,
Commercial
what's her name? You guys are talking, but you're not talking.
means civil case now. He's in it for.
Oh, you're doing legal sovereign citizen type stuff.
It's not sovereign citizen. You have to look at what's happening. If they're took,
I was
if
charged with
they-
a misdemeanor. Which
Oh, that base Latinx. Okay. Oh, and I was thinking maybe she was like progressive and shit. I just see the bald head. Okay. All right, and the nose piercing. It just seems. I hate nose piercings. I really do.
which is a crime.
Okay, let me ask you: there is an injured party. Has she stated a claim? No, the state's coming after you. The state's picked up the charges.
Right.
Yeah, good evening, Ben. I just would like to say,
Hey!
good evening. I just like to
This part's so great. When Hormaxer comes in and just steamrolls the whole like little party, little cope session.
tell you, Ben, I'd like you to enjoy prison. Get used to it. Bend over. Maybe you can get a pump. Maybe something.
Wait,
good will
wait,
come
wait,
to you. There's
wait.
nothing
This
to win. You
matters
don't
for
listen
you.
to me.
Wait, this matters
you're
for
going to
you.
prison,
Wait, this
Ben.
matters
We're
for you.
going to prison.
No. No. Wait a second. Wait a
Go
second.
argue
Wait.
with them. Go have a
Wait.
fight
One
with the
second.
judge while
Don't
you're
talk.
at it. Yeah, you go
Wait,
have a
Hormaxer,
fight.
let me
No, you
just
didn't
let me
listen to
just
me,
ask
did
you a question.
No.
Let me ask.
You should have
Let me
cashed out
ask
me
you a
last night. It
question.
was the best advice you ever got, you morons.
No.
Listen, Both of you are not going to last.
Let me
if
ask
like-
you a question. Let me ask you a question. How do you feel about Larry Flint?
He compares himself to Larry freaking Flint. The Hustler guy. Okay? Mr. Free Speech for adult material. Ben is nothing like that. Could you imagine if Ben ran an adult magazine? Huh? If you ran that, what it would be like? I actually don't. I don't want to imagine that.
You are not Larry Flint. You are not a
I didn't
multi-billionaire.
ask you if I'm Larry Flint. I'm not in a wheelchair. I'm not fat.
How is your case anything relevant to Larry Flint?
Guys, how do you find this attractive? She looks like Dr. Evil. She looks like Dr. Evil in drag. And she's only 31. She looks like she's like in her 40s. She looks like she's my age. Like Dr. Evo, Dr. Emo, Dr. Evil, okay. Dr. Evil, and some sort of moo. I mean, it's great that she survived cancer. That's great. You know, more power to her. It's difficult, and I wish her the best. But I think I am convinced I'm looking at a Dr. Evil cosplay. Okay. Look at those gauge earrings. That's for dicks. That might be a kink. All right. Let's go back to this.
All right, okay, so can I just ask you a question?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Larry Flint?
Yeah, well, Larry Flint's a hero and you're not.
Okay, so you feel like he's a hero.
Yes.
Okay, and you're familiar, the people versus
Dr.
Larry
Cam
Flint.
Evil.
Yes.
Okay.
And you often start your streams with depositions by pornographers where they're basically telling the judge to fuck off and the legal system to fuck off. On what basis are they saying that?
That was a very important case, and your case is really not. And it's not really having to do with anything.
That was an important case. Your case is not. A reality check. Being steamrolled by his friend, his only real best friend on the internet.
Anything because you're on camera, and they could, if they want, Ben.
Well, they were taking pictures.
Well, if you want to tell a judge now on camera that they're bitches and everything, what you need to do is enjoy prison, enjoy the prison life.
No.
Okay?
So just hang with me for a minute.
I'm trying to get a pump today, Ben.
And also,
unlike things that you do.
respectfully,
I'm gonna do 500 push-ups.
Hey, General.
These fucking people on your streaming will do a fucking thing.
General, I think.
What do you think about this woman over here?
Yeah,
General?
let's. Thank you, Ben.
She's a rodder. She's a fucking rodder. I don't care for her. I don't like her.
A rodder. I like that term. A rodder. She's a rodder. Oh, she's a shrill alternative feminine base Puerto Rican American patriot. Plant lover. Oh, I'm a meat lover. Fuck plants. Mow them down, dude. I kill all weeds, all flowers, all roses. I hate plants. If I see plants, I burn it. Like, I don't know why you guys thought she's hot. Would you? Dude, there's not a price. Please just kill me. I don't want to live after that. Please. I don't want to be haunted by the memories. Just kill me. And don't even tell my kids what happened. Like, if you're going to make up a story about me, make up anything else other than I slept with this. I'm sorry. Cancer survivor is not a fetish of mine, okay? It's just not. Just not. Oh, she's 420? That's cool, man. I mean, you'd have to. You'd have to be baked. I bet you she does have a really good Dr. Evil impersonation, though. If you meet her in real life, I bet you that happens at the party. $1 million. Ooh. You could go for that as Halloween. Dr. Evil have a little cat. If she ever sees this part, hey man, it is what it is. Hey. I just don't find you. I'm just speaking honestly. But I can't stop looking though. There's something about it. Oh. No. We're good. I'm gonna move this back over here while I continue my search for other things.
She's bald,
Faith.
she's dysgenic, and she has fucking cat ears. Grow up.
She seems
Now,
nice.
listen.
You're so
Faith.
mean.
No,
Faith, you
I'm
like
talking
to
about
talk to a little bit like that sometimes. The general, he's frustrated. He's had a
no,
lot
I'm
of bad
not. You just
experiences.
don't listen. You came on to me asking for advice. You didn't listen to a fucking word of it. Now I want to tell you to enjoy
All right,
prison.
but she's kind of pretty, wouldn't you admit?
I want you to
No.
enjoy prison.
Well, but Hormack,
Tell her to get a
can
wig.
you admit she's kind of pretty?
Get a wig.
She might have alopecia.
That's not nice. I
Cameron.
have alopecia.
There you go.
She has alopecia. She has
Well,
a-
you'll get on
Alopecia.
supplements for it.
Is that an animal?
Do something.
That doesn't work.
I have alopecia. Okay, you're just making stuff up. What is alopecia? You'd be like, oh no, that's a real thing. All right. You're just making stuff up now of alopecia. Okay. Good. Okay.
Oh, you really? You didn't do that as a fashion
Generally,
thing?
Now he
That's
went
not
over.
how
I
it
was trying to
works.
discuss Larry Flint. Now he wants to go over here.
He's
Ben,
hurting my
Well, I'm
feelings.
just saying, there's a lovely
Yeah,
lady
he's-
here.
He's out of bounds.
Faith,
A lovely lady.
I think you'd like.
no, I don't
she's
like those
alopecia.
Comes
people, Ben,
across
because
as
they
a little
come
bit
from
angry.
all these people like this freak over here. They hang out with the clown cast. I don't like those people.
Me? I've never been
No,
to
not
clown
you.
Who's the clown cast? I want to know who the. Wait, Toasty has an OnlyFans. Oh, wait a second. She does. She doesn't have any previews. $5 a month. I'm not paying $5 for any of this. You guys would have to donate $10. And I'll do it for research. And then you find out I have a bald fetish.
Yeah,
Faith,
we're talking
Faith,
about
can I
This
tell
called
you?
the
Can I?
cat ear.
Hormack,
Yeah,
can
she's
we
a
tell her
bottom.
what happened last night? I think you're a little sore.
No, I'm
because
not.
Lab-
I'm not here to
Lab
interact with
preferred
her.
me.
I'm
General,
not
I
here to
did
do that
69
anyway.
push-ups today.
He's a
I'm
man-
going to
he's
do
a man
push-ups,
sperm.
Ben. If
He's
you
a
want,
man
you can't
sperm.
do push-ups, but get used to them.
I am poor. Do I look like a? I don't want to act like I'm rich. I'm not rich. That'd be cultural appropriation there. Okay. I live in a ghetto. No, man, get crack for me. I want to be a sellout content creator. I want to do what the sellouts do. I want to be where the sellouts are, and sing. I'll sing for you guys. Yeah, I think PvP and Andy Worski one time hated each other. Huh. They still hate each other. But the money's nice. Money makes things nice.
Prison and keep yelling at the judge and see how that goes for you. All
No,
right? So tell me how that
no.
works.
You're an entertainer.
Yeah.
I'm an entertainer.
Yeah,
You say
well, no,
things
it's
that
not what-
can't.
I found it. I'll post it in the chat here. Oh, it's cut only secrets. Does that matter? Oh, wait. No, wait. That's something else. Wait, hold on. Back up. No, it's right here. OnlyFans. The fuck is only secrets? Only secrets. I'm a Christian conservative that's showing my ass on the internet for everyone to see. You know, Jesus hanged out with prostitutes. Yeah, I think he was trying to help them and show them a way with kindness. It wasn't like enabling what they do. Okay? All right, he was trying to be that friend that helps you and says, hey, today could be the day that you change. You're like, yeah, I know, but I need to pay my bills though. Okay, that's what he was doing. He wasn't saying, "Yeah, you go out there and you suck that dick." I don't think Jesus ever said that.
Can be interpreted
Yeah.
as threats
Get 'em,
against
Joe.
women,
Good,
such
yeah,
as that
but I'm
you're
not
going
in
to
the
strangle
courtroom
them.
now, am I? I'm not in the courtroom, am I?
Well, but how are you not going to be a courtroom next if I'm in a courtroom today? You don't think you're going to be in a courtroom tomorrow?
Yeah, but see, Ben, you could have went in there, pleaded no contest, and there have been no charges or anything drug on. Now you want to drag it on because you think you're very smart, and you're not smart.
No, you don't know that. It's an arraignment. I had to choose between guilty and non-guilty.
And you could have just pleaded no contest, and they probably would have thrown it out.
No, I couldn't. You don't. You're supposed to be.
This is where Whoremaster. I don't think he had that option. I think he is stuck in this. I don't think he had that option there.
Be a Jew. You don't know shit about the law now, but I can tell you, you know some things about entertainment.
All right. You want to go back now and yell at the judge. Okay.
I wonder if he could have done a no contest for that. It has not been brought up at all. Huh.
Ben, is that going to do
now?
well
You yesterday said.
I mean, it's just a misdemeanor. But I wonder what they would do. If you did no contest to that, I mean, there would definitely be a penalty of some sort. A fine. It'll be on your record. Huh.
Said you have chloroform game.
Yeah.
Which means that you knock women out in order to have sex with them. Now,
yeah.
Obviously, that's a form of entertainment. But the judge says, I don't have a right to entertain people in certain ways. Now, in the United States of America, that's basically not true because of what amendment?
Okay, well, go argue
first
with
fucking
them,
amendment gives
but when
me the
there's
right to
video
free
evidence, and if they
no,
choose
this
to,
guy
then
gets
you're
up
not in a
on
good predicament.
because he's a bitch.
Okay, well,
and
good.
he
Go
tells
tell
me
that
that
to
I
his
don't have
face.
the right
Well,
to free
well, you-
expression unless he fucking approves
Well, that's
of
what
it.
you need to do. Tell the judge she's a bitch, and I want you to.
Yeah, tell the judge he's a bitch. See what happens. What is this here? What is a no-low contender plea, Rhode Island? In Rhode Island. There's a lot of confusion in Rhode Island about whether a no-low plea constitutes a conviction under Rhode Island law. It means Rhode Island criminal defendant is not contesting the criminal charges. When an accused agrees to a no-low plea in Rhode Island, the alleged perpetrator is throwing in the towel and not fighting the charges, but also admitting to the charges. A no-low plea is a conviction in Rhode Island if there is a fine, there is a subpoena sentence, there is a suspended sentence, there is a sentence for a period of incarceration or jail, and there is a guilty plea. And it's a no-low contender plea to a criminal charge is not a conviction in Rhode Island, and it gives out things here, but I don't think it applies. What is the primary difference between a plea guilty to a criminal charge and a no-low plea in Rhode Island? There's a big difference between the guilty and no-low plea. Okay, a guilty plea always constitutes a conviction. A plea of no-low may not be a conviction. A conviction could affect a person's employment status or future plans in a significantly worse way than a no-low plea. He could, no one's talked about this. No one's said anything about this that I know of, but if he did take a no-low plea, that would have probably been the better option if he had that opportunity there. It's a misdemeanor. If an accused accepts a no-low contender plea bargain with a sentence of probation as well as contribution to the violent crimes, admitted. Okay, so be court costs. Okay, there might be a probational period, some court costs. It would not be a conviction under Rhode Island law, though. Plea of no-low with a sentence of filling a Filing a contribution. Okay, so many misdemeanor defendants reach plea. Okay. So according to this, it looks like if he had that option, he should have taken it. It wouldn't go on his record. Maybe, maybe not. It depends. It depends on factors, which I listed before. If it's a conviction, it's going to go on his record. So if he has to pay a fine, it'd be a conviction. If it's a suspended sentence, conviction. Sentence to period of time in jail or guilty plea, convictions, right? Guilty plea doesn't always mean jail, guys. It could be different things happen. Okay? So Hormaxer is right in this situation. Guys, I'm not a lawyer, but and I can hardly read because I'm also drunk. But I think I did more law than Riqueda's done in a good while. All right, let's start streaming some court cases. All right, what is a top trending trial? Trump. Oh, I think that's gonna go well for this channel. I need a celebrity. I don't want to do politics. What's happening with P. Diddy? Did he disappear already? I stopped hearing about what his stuff. Yeah, the arraignment judge. That's funny how you bring up a good point, Kid Crack, for me. Ben treated the arraignment hearing like it was an actual hearing. The arraignment hearing, the only thing getting done is kind of figuring out some basic particulars, like whether or not you're going to have an attorney. And then maybe, and then the next hearing is the real initial hearing. And then they can argue like venue. They can argue about definitions and stuff. They do housekeeping things. And then after that, they get into it. So, but for them, it should be basic housekeeping. And then they just get right into it. So it'll probably be like one day. Honestly, one day. There's no way it would take 2 days. So I'm saying he might have, like, the actual trial itself, probably just be one day. Right? What do you guys think? How do you think it'll be? Anyway. Oh yeah, he's in jail. He's in jail. He violated that no contact order. We knew he did. He outed himself on that Mr. Girl video too, or that Mr. Girl stream at the very, very end. If you could power through all of it, because it was pretty nasty. He clearly is talking to someone else in the room. Which Big Dad Gigach has here. Would you smash or pass? Smash or pass? Her name is Toasty. Because she has a gift. All right? She'll toast them up real nice. All right? She got something between her legs that'll make a dead man come. She got nipples as big as the tips of her thumbs. And a Dr. Evil cosplay. Dr. Evil drag. All right, there we go. Play the rest of this.
Yeah.
that worked out for you. All right,
Yeah.
well that's good. I'm glad you're doing well, and
Yeah.
hopefully
Well, isn't that what
everything-
Larry
I-
Flint did? Isn't that
well,
what Larry
you're
Flint
not
did?
Larry Flint, and the case is not revolving.
I'm not
around
saying
that.
I'm
I know
Larry
you're
Flint.
delusional enough, but
All right, you're just upset because I ran better game on Lav than you. But I was
No,
trying to tell
Ben,
you that
you
you was
are
running
Ben.
game on you.
Run better game on Lav? Who wants to run game on Lav?
The whole time.
Then that woman is not doing anything. Nor do
All right,
I
let's
care.
try faith. Let's try to restore your.
Yeah,
restore
okay.
your
You
faith
tell me.
with
I'm
Faith.
going to do push-ups, man.
I did 69 today, General.
Faith, are you a streamer?
No, I just like playing video games and stuff.
Oh, you look like.
But you play video games while the camera's on you, that would make you a streamer. I mean, I see her link tree. The only reason why she's saying she's not a streamer is because she hasn't reached that level. But clearly she wants to be a streamer.
A streamer with those ears. Are those part of the head thing?
Oh, I could take these off.
No. Oh, okay. No, I'm not
Keep 'em
telling
there.
you to.
I have autism, by the way. So like,
Not surprised.
But you look like you have a streamer setup. You've got all the. You've got that purple.
We know you have autism. You just admitted, you just said you had autism while they were talking about, in a conversation that had nothing about you. That's a pretty autistic thing to do. No shade to Provo Kid or whoever the guy is. But like, yeah, Ben's clearly talking to base Latina about her headset, about her cat ears. All of a sudden he's like, by the way, I'm autistic. Not even no by the way. He's like, I'm autistic. It's like, okay. I'm autistic. All right. Well, I don't think they were talking to you.
The magenta color matching and stuff like that.
I mean,
I
I
think
kind of do, but on Twitch. But I only play video games and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah?
that. Hormaxa doesn't like me. I don't know what I did to him. He's just.
Do you know him?
I
You
I've
probably can't do a push-up.
seen him. I've been
Oh,
on
you
his
have?
stream like twice, but then he just got mad at me and kicked me off.
He Provo, you know the general very well.
certainly.
Okay, this is a front. This woman must know more than what she's saying. I think a lot of people who interact with them at this point, I think a lot of them are acting like they don't know anything because they don't really want to know, or because they want to know, because maybe they're hoping that it's wrong, that the information they heard was like incorrect, so they want to find out for themselves and act like they don't know anything.
And I think you would say that sometimes he comes off a little bit brusque. Would that be
Yeah.
the word?
I'm a forever loser, dork maxer, Christ insane individual, and you just got to accept your role.
I think
So
I think the general's love language is a lot of complaining, berating. But if you understand it as love language, then I think, Faith, you should feel like there's some warm and tinglies from that experience.
Warm and tinglies. I don't want to feel your warm and tinglies, Ben.
If you knew him.
No, I'll pass on that. I'll pass on that. Didn't sell me on that one there. So this was a nice little blast from the past, a little bit with the Ben Thorp and Grace situation. So yeah, Ben Thorp and Grace. Well, I mean, Ben's in jail. Grace is going to be lonely for a while. Like I said before, like she's going to have a moment. She's going to have a psychotic breakdown. That's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. Now, during that breakdown, during that episode, maybe a series of episodes, she could, and most likely will, as a coping mechanism, double down, and the voice of her father will forever be, or, well, not maybe forever, but for a very long time for the rest of her life, forever, sorry, in her head. Like, she's going to be haunted and tormented by the voice of her dad. Or maybe, eventually, and hopefully, as she realizes as time goes on, maybe with the right people talking to her, right, situations, she comes to realize that he's gone and that she can think for herself. That it's okay to think for herself because Grace has been programmed quite extensively. They're just interacting with her dad. Okay. Well, good stream. You guys take it easy and have a good one, man.